Hey, this is Retired Geek Woman Adventures with Rhiannon with Stardew Valley Retired Slow Play, part number 100. I have no idea how many more we're going to have, but we're just going to keep right on going until we are done. Day 10 of winter in year number 3. While I do my everyday morning chores, I'm going to do some introduction or housekeeping. First off, welcome to my channel, all you new subscribers. Oh my gosh, every single morning, I can't believe how many people have joined my channel. It's so exciting for me. So thank you for deeming my information, my videos worthy of your subscriptions. I appreciate you so much. Quick note here, we just got 10,000 from Key. We went to the 25th floor of Skull Cavern yesterday in the previous episode, and he sent us 10,000 gold for doing that. It's like, well, alrighty then. To continue on with the housekeeping, sometime during this video, there's going to be a secret word of the day. So listen for that secret word, and when you hear it, use it in the comments down below in a sentence. So don't say the secret word is blah blah blah. I don't want to do that. That's not fun. I want you to be creative and use the secret word in a sentence down below. Play along. It'll make me smile, and that's what it's for. I am a retired slow play. That's what it says in the title, and what that means is I slow down and enjoy the game. That means that I'm not power gaming, I'm not min-maxing, and I'm just enjoying the game. Now, that does not mean I don't have a plan. I do have a plan for this playthrough. I intend to continue playing until I get what's called 100% complete. And at the present moment, we don't know what 100% complete is. So we will find out soon where we're at in that process. What that means is how much content of the game you have accessed. So that is my goal. I have never done that. I have played this game for many years, but I've only reached about 86% completion. Then I decided I was going to share this game with my subscribers because it is such a fun, delightful, relaxing game to play, except for Skull Cavern. And I wanted to share it, so I started over again, and we're 100 episodes in, which is just mind-boggling to me. But I do have a plan for that playthrough, and I will share it soon. And so what you see me doing now is I'm making some more casts for the cellar, and you'll see me place those. I'm going to continue on with my housekeeping. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so. It does a number of things. First, it makes my day when I pull up my YouTube app in the morning while I'm having my breakfast and tea, and it's like, oh my gosh, there's more people that find me interesting and valuable. So that's the first thing it does. The second thing it does is it helps YouTube like me better. And the more YouTube likes me, the more they present my information to more people, and it just kind of snowballs. So that's another reason. Please like my videos if you like what I'm doing. Again, same reason, same result. On my main channel page, there's a number of things I want to point out. There's a community tab, and on the community tab, I can communicate with all of you. So unless everybody watches every video, I can't really communicate to you. But on my community tab, I can post any information I want you to see. This could be a change of schedule, adding any games. I sometimes post pictures of my cats. I made a big announcement on my community tab and posted a video. So check that community tab out regularly for information. There's an About tab there, and that is actually my upload schedule. Currently, Stardew Valley is Mondays and Fridays, 11 a.m. American Eastern Time, and on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. American Eastern Time, I am posting an episode of Kenseed, which is a very interesting game. If you've not played it, I highly recommend you. If you like Stardew Valley and games such as that, I think you should definitely check out Kenseed. It is an amazing little game. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So, and there is a playlist on my main page. Playlist organized by game, so there's a playlist for Stardew Valley, for Kenseed, any other games that I play. I also have game reviews where I do a review, like initial gameplay, how to get a game, like how to purchase it, where to purchase it, and initial startup of the game, and a review. So I've done a number of those. I've had people asking me to do some more, so in the future I probably will. And then Also, on that main page, if you can help out a retired gamer, I have a Patreon account. There's links in each video description down below, so check that out if you can. Great. If you can't, that's okay too. The most important thing is we are just going to have some fun, and that's what we're doing right now. So I've been working on my morning chores while I've been rambling on, and normally I don't go into the bat cave, but you can see it's been a long time since I've been into the bat cave. I just remembered it and I thought I need to go clean out the bat cave. So, but mostly the morning chores require me to check out the cows and check out the goats and all of the animals in the barn and the coop, and gather all of the produce. I check the greenhouse in case there's any produce that I can grab out of there, and then I move down to what I call the bottom half of the farm, and I grab the roe from the fish pond down there, and I grab the worms out of the worm bin, and which turns into bait magically, and just kind of look around and kind of do all that stuff, and then I'm done with what I call my morning chores. And in the wintertime, since the whole ground is covered in snow, there's really nothing that we have to worry about as far as growing stuff or harvesting stuff. We don't really have to harvest things ourselves because we got the Junimo huts, but the wintertime, all of that is kind of on hold. So all of that's done. I'll also want to keep my charcoal kiln and my furnaces cranking along, get those bars going, and then we have to decide what to do for the day. I'm going to throw that away. I've got so many of those torches because I think there's something that I've been putting in the recycle bin that makes that. There's quite a few things that I like to do in the winter time, and one of the big things is I'm really working on my relationships with the villagers. I typically am working on, for some reason, 4 villagers at a time seems like a good number to handle. What I'm trying to do is get my relationships up to full hearts with them. If they are marriage candidates, you can only get 8 hearts. So my goal has been to reach 8 hearts with all villagers first, and then the rest of them are kind of happening naturally because of their birthdays and giving people gifts on their birthdays. And I'm really trying to not miss birthdays this year. I got a calendar for that purpose. This time I'm going to shoot for 5 people on my list and give them gifts. That is one of the ways you can be friends with them. You can give them 2 gifts per week, and you can also talk to them. I think you can talk to them every day. I'm not sure. Each of those things, though, the gifts are really important and gives you the most points. Well, hello there, Caroline. Am I excited for the new year? Yeah, I am excited for the new year. I'll predict that you'll be super successful on your farm. Boy, I sure hope you're right, Caroline. I just adore Caroline. She's the one who gave us the tea plant recipe. And, oh, look at that. Pierre says hello, Rihanna, when I come in the door. Isn't that awesome? So Pierre, we're going to give him, he's one of the few people that likes daffodils, so we're going to give him that. Thank you. You're very welcome. While I'm looking for my next person, I want to point out that I am not a professional sound engineer. I do have good equipment, but I don't have the skills nor the patience and to learn the skills of getting out background noises. I'm trying to minimize it, but I love having my door open, and I don't want to eat it. I want to give it to George, for Pete's sakes. So I have my door open a lot. Oh, look at that. We made George smile. How awesome is that? I have my door open. I live on a lake. It's summertime, so you're hearing the cicadas. You might also hear people on the lake. I'm trying to minimize that. When I hear boats go by, I kind of stop recording for a little while. But sometimes you're going to hear background noise, so I do apologize for that. I do try to minimize it because I know I'm annoyed by background noise that I hear sometimes when I'm watching videos and there's too much background noise. I mean, I heard someone talking to one of their kids on the video. It's like, okay, don't know why that would be left in there, but whatever. So I've tried to not do that kind of thing. I want to be a little more professional if I can, but if you hear something, I apologize. I do like to make sure I get those wormy thingies, otherwise known as artifact spots. Those are important to get when you can. You never know when you're going to get something that's valuable. What I'm looking for is Elliot. I know that he's either in his house, standing on the dock, or there's a couple other places. I could look it up on the wiki, and there are some really useful links on the wiki. Let's run over to the museum, aka library. Elliot is often in the library reading, which is interesting. He's an interesting character. We don't really know that much about him. He says he's a writer, but he's often in the library reading, and there he is. So sometimes when I'm looking for somebody, I'll look 2 or 3 places of their normal places that they hang out. If I can't find them though, and I really want to give them a gift, then I can look them up on the wiki. All you have to do is go to the wiki, type in Elliot, spelled correctly, and you will find out what his normal schedule is, where he's usually located. And I knew that he's often in the library, so that's why. So we got 2 more people. We got Maru and we got the wizard. So let's go see if we can find Maru. I know where she lives. I know where she usually hangs out. We're going to go check it out real quick. By the way, movie theater. We've never gone to a movie. If you don't know what that's about, you should look at previous episodes where we helped the movie theater come into being. So they've got 2 different things here. One shows what's showing and then what's coming soon. And so you can go to the ticket window and buy a ticket, and you can buy 2 tickets, one for you and one for a friend. They're 1,000 gold at this point. That's no big deal. We've got over 300,000. We're going to buy a couple of tickets and we're going to invite somebody to a movie. We haven't done this before in this playthrough, so I want to show you what that looks like and what it's about. And you do get friendship points for taking people to a movie, so I thought that would be kind of fun. We haven't done that yet. There's, like I mentioned, there's so much of this game content that we have not accessed, and we have not seen, we've not done. Someone was mentioning how the depth of the game in a recent comment, and that's very true. This game, it seems really simple and basic on the surface, but I mean, stop, Maru, stop, please. I have to wait till she pops through. There she is. There's so much to it. I mean, it's amazing to me such a little game could be so not little. So we're going to give her, first off, let's look at her friendship points right now. This is Maru, and she's one of the people we've been working on. And right now she's got 3 more hearts to go till she hits 8. So she's got 5 hearts. So we're going to give her cauliflower. It's spectacular. It's because I grew it. And we're going to give her a ticket. A movie? Sure, I'll meet you at the theater. We're going to invite her to the movie theater. And we're going to see how many friendship points we have after that. So we're working on Maru, trying to be best friends with her. And so we need to go see the wizard. And we want to go to the movies. And put all this stuff away that we've kind of been more or less gathering. So let's see, what time is it? It's 5:50 p.m. And I don't know really if the movie has a specific time that it starts. By the way, I saw some wormy thingies up here and I thought, let's go grab, oh good, mixed seeds. Mixed seeds are important. We use those as a resource, so we need those. And we're gonna go tuck those away. And let's see, it's 6:20 p.m. So what time does the movie start? I guess whatever time you show up. Would you like to spend your movie ticket to see a movie with Maru? Yes, I would. So I go in and Maru is right there. She pops in kind of automatically. Off to the left is a game that I want to play, but somebody's playing it. Go to the counter. Welcome to the concession stand. Would you like to order a snack for your guest? The answer is yes. And look at all the things that we can order for them. I don't know what she would like. And you get more friendship points. The Star Drop sorbet is $12.50. I think about 1 million maybe. It's like, and we don't know what she's going to like for sure. So I'm kind of guessing. I'm kind of scrolling through here. And a JoJo Cola. I don't think so. I'm not going to get that for anyone. So let's see. I don't know what to choose. I think a star cookie was what we'll pick. And it says we'll deliver it to Maru's seat once the movie starts. Okay. And come over here and say hi. I really like going to the theater even if the movie's bad. Okay. Hopefully it won't be. And she says the same thing. So I thought she might say something else. She didn't. So we're going to go inside. And so we can see that Pierre and Caroline have joined us. They're going to watch the movie too. We're going to sit down and watch the movie. So, theater gets dark just like it does. And let's see what happens here. The Miracle at Cold Star Ranch. That's the name of the movie. It's the eve of Winter Star and it's been snowing for 3 weeks straight. Oh my goodness. The Cold Star family is stranded. Getting to town is impossible. Fortunately, the cows have enough hay to get by. But the family has run out of food. Oh my goodness. That's sad. Maru seems to be having a good time. She was whistling in her seat. Okay, good. And she got her star fruit and she loved it. All right, Maru is really enjoying her star cookie. So, all right. Still, Papa Cold Star braves the treacherous conditions to cut down the winter star tree. Okay. All right, Papa. That's cool. In spite of their hunger, the family decorates the tree, keeping the promise of the winter star alive. That night, an unusual phenomenon. The next day, Mama Goldstar is astonished to find the tree adorned with cosmic fruit. Looks like a star fruit. We believed in the winter star, and so we were remembered. They all shared the star drop fruit. Despite its small size, it was the most filling and delicious meal they'd ever had. The family is saved, and the spirit of hope is alive and well. The promise of the winter star is kept once again. The movie has concluded for the night. So that's watching a movie at the movie theater. And you can see Pierre and Caroline are wandering off. And the guy's still playing the game over there, but we'll see. And that was an interesting choice for the final scene. What do you think was meant by that? Well, and she just repeats it. So she's not really a question that she's kind of lamenting, I guess. A rhetorical question? I'll go talk to Pierre. No, he's engaged in a lively discussion about the film with Caroline, so we can't do anything. And she says the same thing. So that's it. That's going to the movies. I really want to play that game over there. Maybe next time we come, we'll be able to do that. So awesome. Wasn't that fun? So that's going to the movie theater. The movies change out once per season. So at the beginning of spring, there will be a different movie to watch. And let's go check out our relationship now with Maru. And we got a full heart with that. So, no, that's not right. We got two. We have 2 hearts that we got between the gift that we gave her and taking her to the movie theater. So awesome. We have 2 more hearts left with Maru. So I'm very excited about that. That was cool. I had seen that someone had done that. I don't remember doing it. I know I must have gone to the movie theater at least once. When my first playthrough, it's 11-year playthrough, but I don't really remember it, and I don't remember checking hearts with people. So it looks like we go to the movies, we get hearts with people. So that's another way to get hearts. So we've got talking to people and give them gifts. Let's look here at the special bulletin board. They have special advanced quests on here, 25 gold star vegetables, 80 hardwood. So I'm going to be checking this board regularly for a special quest that I'm looking for that will give me something I'm looking for. And it will come up soon, so I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to stay tuned. Those are in-game quests and things, and some of them are a little bit hard for us to do at this point, but I know that there's one that I think I can handle, and it will give us something special, so we'll keep an eye on that. It's 8:40 p.m. I don't know for sure how late is too late to go see that crazy wizard guy, but we're going to go give it a try. He'll be our 5th person to give a gift to. Normally I do 4, but what the heck, 5. That's not too bad. So we're making good progress. Someone had mentioned on the forums, there's a link below that I highly recommend you use, that where they get bored in wintertime and never have played past winter. I'm thinking there's lots of things to do in winter. It takes years of study to understand the language of the elementals. Okay? To actually speak their language requires a lifetime of devotion. Give him his gift. It's imbued with potent arcane energies. It's very useful for my studies. Thank you. You're very welcome. So, someone was talking about being bored in the wintertime and that they never had played past winter. And I'm thinking, really, I have lots to do in the wintertime. That's a great time to reorganize your farm if you're going to change it around, because the trees are out of the way and you can see it better, right? It's a good time to go to the mine. If you had not gone to the mine, the regular mine, I hate that daggone weird thing. If you haven't gone to the mine, you hadn't reached level 120 yet, it's a great time to do that because you don't have to worry about the farm. It's a great time to work on your relationships. I've been focusing on that this winter. So every week, those people that I'm trying to reach 8 stars with, I'm taking them gifts. Because I have more time. Because I'm not having to worry about planting. I'm not having to worry about gathering my Junimos, gathering the harvest and replanting. So I think it's a good time to do those kinds of things. It's a good time to make friendships. And that's one reason I'm working on them. Because I have the extra time. So it's a good time to do stuff. There's 2 festivals to go to in the winter time. And we've been to the fishing festival. And there was another one where we get to give a secret gift to someone and we get a secret gift. And so we'll be seeing that later on in this season. So to me, there's plenty to do to keep me interested and busy for sure. And let's go over here and put all these things away. I got 1, 2, 3 artifacts that I have no need for, but you never know. They're like we're looking for an artifact to make a farm computer, and it requires an artifact that we don't have an extra one of yet. We'll eventually find it. So it's a good reason to keep them. Good reason not to toss them in the shipping bin, which gives you a grand total of 1 gold per. So it's a waste of throwing them away. Hang on to them. Put them away somewhere. All right, we're good. It's time to go to bed. It's 11:20 p.m. Sleep for the night. Yes, please. And oh, wow, look at that. What did we make all that money on? Let's check. Ancient fruit jelly, 1,150 each for 24,000 gold. So that was definitely worth it. That's one reason why I love those ancient fruits. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, they just will continue to make stuff in perpetuity. They will continue to be harvestable. So we'll check our schedule. There's nothing going on today. We want to run down here and say good morning to Baby Rose. Good morning, Baby Rose. She's so cute. She's my little sweet girl. We got 2 kids. That one's still crawling around. The other one is toddler and will be a toddler for the rest of its life. They never grow past being a toddler. So it's really just to add for role-playing purposes. There's no real reason to have them other than you can put cute hats on the toddlers. But I just think it's nice to have a family. And when you get married, your spouse will ask you if you want to have kids. And you can say no if you don't want them. But to me, it just kind of adds to the role-playing aspect of the game. I have a farm and a family. So I like that. And you get to name them whatever you want. And it's kind of fun. So, no, I'm not trying to click on you, Clara. Would you please get out of my way? I'm trying to put the milk in. That's what I was doing wrong. Is I was trying to put cheese in the cheese maker. That doesn't work. Those are auto grabbers that you see me pulling stuff out of. It automatically grabs the artisan goods from my animals for me, so I don't have to go around and click on them all. There we go. Gathered the eggs. Perfect. Put the eggs in, look and see what I got a lot of, and pull 3 eggs out to put in the mayonnaise machine. And that's one of our revenue streams. Haven't talked about that in a while. Revenue streams are different ways you make money. So, for instance, in a business, you might, if you go into a general store, they got a whole bunch of things that they sell, different things. They may even have services there. So, in my case, in the case of this farm, I have different ways that I'm making money on the farm. The cellar is going to be a big one because we are aging products down here. We're aging cheese, we're aging wines, and when they come out, oh my heavens, they make so much money for us, and we are going to be making a lot of money from that. And I am growing my own produce that I'm going to, if I hadn't said good morning to our little tyke there, the produce, we're going to run them through the preserve jars, which either makes pickles or jellies, or we run them through the kegs to make wines. Some of the regular wines, we're going to just pop them into the shipping bin because we're getting plenty of ancient fruit now to start aging that. But we can still grow the produce and still make the products and still sell them. We have these oak resin that we're going to be collecting. I'm not going to sell the oak resin. I'm going to use it to make deluxe speed grow. That makes things grow 25% faster. We've got the roe from the fish pond. We've got all kinds of things that we are doing to make money. So different revenue streams. It keeps me from being bored. I know someone posted on the forums a while back that they were bored. Well, they only grew ancient fruits on their farm. That's it. Nothing else was grown on their farm. And I'm thinking, well, if you're only growing ancient fruit, then that is kind of boring. Yes, it will make you rich faster, but it's boring. So that's why I have all these different things going on my farm. It makes it much more interesting to me. I am not bored. And it's fun for me to try to figure out, what was the most lucrative crop to grow on my farm. So you'll see me when it comes springtime and I'm planting the farm out, you're going to see me growing cauliflower in the center part of my main part of my planting area, because cauliflower is the most lucrative spring crop, normal crop. Not talking about the ancient fruits or the star fruits. I'm talking about regular old crops, and don't need to throw my fishing pole into the chest. So I grow that, and then I grow on the edges of my planting area, I grow something that has multiple harvests throughout the season. So that's for variety, and I like doing that. Then near the end of the season, when I don't have time to grow any more cauliflower, I don't have enough days left, then I grow things that take fewer days. And so that way I have the variety that I enjoy. I just think it's fun. So again, we're going to keep these the furnaces going, and we're going to work on gold right now. Gold bars. I just want to make sure that I have plenty of them. Let's check and see. Yeah, it's getting a little bit low there, but we're making more. And I forgot to check this. The jade that I'm putting in the getting from the crystallariums and the iridium ore. That jade we got to save up. We got to save up. We got something coming that's gonna. You'll see in this episode. There's something coming up that the jade is gonna be a huge factor in. So stay tuned. And I want the secret word of the day to be jade. Somewhere down in the comments, I want you to use the word jade and create a sentence. So don't say the secret word of the day is jade. I want you to use the word jade in a sentence and play along. That's fun. It makes me smile when I see that people have done that. So please play along with me. It makes me smile. Make my day. Use the word jade down in the comments. So what I'm doing here is grabbing some strawberries and running them through the seed makers. One of my goals is to be self-sufficient. Have the farm be a self-sufficient farm. And what that means to me is that I don't need to go to Pierre's to buy my seeds. If I can not use all of the strawberries in the jellies and the whatever, if I don't use them in the preserve jars, then I can run them through the seed maker. Eventually, I will have way more than I need. So at the beginning of a season, I like to have for the produce I'm going to plant in the middle. That is my main crop. When we're fully functioning and going like crazy, I'm going to have 600 seeds ready. I'm not going to make that just yet. Hopefully by spring, I will have half of that this year. Following years, I'll try to have 600 ready, and then the other, I'll run it through the produce thing and, whatever to sell or whatever. But for now, I'm going to use one of these totems, by the way. I don't make them. They were gifts. I'm trying to get rid of them. So I'm going to be running the seeds through there because I want to be self-sufficient on the farm. I don't want to buy seeds from Pierre. Now, I've heard people say they think that's a waste. I do not. Not if my goal is to be self-sufficient. It's a good use of my time. It's a good use of the seed makers. It's a good use of the produce that I created myself. So that's why I find that to be an important part of the game for me, is to be self-sufficient, and that's why I'm doing that. I decided to spend the rest of this day gathering up gold ore, and well, thank you for that gold bar. I'm going to gather iron ore and gold ore and stone. And starting at level 80 is when you get the most gold ore, so that's why I started on level 80. So when I look at my inventory and I say, okay, I've got what am I the lowest on, that determines what level of the mine we go to. As you can see, we had 2 of these crab things that were kind of attacking us at the same time. It didn't touch our health hardly at all, and I was doing a horrible job killing them. So we have gotten, all our equipment has gotten stronger. Our skills have gotten stronger. So that is because that you progress, any game that you progress, you're going to level up and things like that. So as I progress in my mining, as I progress in my combat, I get better and better, and it gets easier and easier. Now, having said that, that's not the same thing as Skull Cavern. It is, you got to be really pumped up. You got to be powered up. You got to have the best equipment to be able to survive in Skull Cavern. That is different. This mine, though, is much easier for us than when we first did this. In the beginning, our goal, we had goals set of trying to get to a level 120. We did a 5 to 10, I think, per trip, and we made it to the bottom, and we only had a couple of deaths. And you can go back and watch those episodes if you want to see that. It's like, please get the correct tool in your hand if you're trying to kill something. My heavens. Another Void Essence, good. And I want to get some Void Essence stocked up because the wizard likes the Void Essences, and I don't want to run out low on those. So nice big stone. We get 10 pieces of stone for those big ones, which is why I like hitting those. And so we're going to keep on marching through this level and see what we can get as far as the gold ore. We're really not getting very much gold ore, and this is the 3rd floor that we've gone to. We're mostly getting annoying creatures, and we're getting void essences, which is really fine, but that's not what I'm here for. And we'll grab the red mushroom while we're at it. So we'll just keep filling up this backpack. And if you're really doing a serious mine run, you want to empty out your backpack, but I'm not doing it. I won't run out of space for what I'm doing. Although I'm getting all kinds of stuff I didn't intend to get, like slime and sap and things like that that I didn't really need. But we'll take it anyway, no problem. So we're just going to keep hacking away here. Oh, a magna geode. That's another geode. We got a couple of geodes in this time. Like, okay. And another one. Oh my gosh. That's cool. So the geodes we can get artifacts out of the geodes. So that's why those are cool. We get a lot of no-nonsense stuff we don't need, but we also get artifacts that we need for the museum. Eventually we'll fill the museum up. Oh good. We got a bat. A red one at that, and it took some of my health, you nasty bat. But we need bat wings for resources, so I'm not going to complain. No big deal. We're still not getting a whole lot of gold ore, which is why I came to this level in the first place. Like, what the heck? But that's okay. We're getting stone, which we need, and bat wings, which we'll eventually need for something. Oh, it's like, you nasty. Oh, we're getting an infestation. I hate that when this happens. Especially when I'm not looking for bat wings in particular. It's like, okay, whatever. But we did get a bomb, so if I hit a level that I see that has a whole bunch of stone, I don't make or create my own bombs, because bombs take resources. You use bombs to get resources. Yes, it's faster, but I'm not that person. It bugs me. I don't want to use resources to make resources. That doesn't seem efficient to me. But then the other person that uses bombs, they think I'm not efficient because I'm taking too long to get the stone. So I guess it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. It really depends on your own playstyle. And that is one of the beauties of Stardew Valley, is you can have your own playstyle. You can make up your own rules for yourself. For instance, my self-imposed self-sufficient farm, that's my own rule. That has nothing, that's not a rule that anybody has to have. We had a secret note. Okay, let's read the secret note. What does it say? Someone is waiting for you on level 100 in Skull Cavern. Oh my gosh. So remember earlier when I said we're saving up jade? We're saving up jade. We got to go back to Skull Cavern. We got to go to level 100. That is horrible. But you saw, if you watched a previous episode and you saw us drop down 25 levels really fast, we did that with staircases. Staircases can be made, but it takes like 99 stone to make a staircase. Or you can go over to the Calico Desert and buy them from the trader. I think it's on Sundays for jade. So if we save up 100 jade and we go to the trader over there, we can get 100 staircases. We'll try to get a few more because I make mistakes sometimes and accidentally drop down 2 staircases at once. Someone was talking about this on the forums this last week. I was reading that they accidentally put down 2 staircases on one level, and I'm like, oh boy, do I understand that. I've done that in my previous playthrough. I dropped, it's like, oh my gosh. I would be so nervous because I'm trying to get down without getting hit by monsters or creatures. I'd accidentally hit 2. So it's a good idea to go to the mine with more staircases than you actually need. So, okay, here we are here. And it's like, oh my gosh, I was not paying attention. It's like that guy hit me. My health is down a little bit, not a ton, but if I come across more of those guys, it's like, okay, I'm really not wanting to die or anything. My health is down about half, energy's down about half. It's about 8:20 p.m. So it's like, okay, let's hit this thing and get that thing out of the way. And we may need to eat a piece of cheese, but that's okay. That's why we brought the cheese in the first place, just in case. And cheese does really good at filling your health and energy back up. I hate this guy. He's turning the wrong way and I can't hit him. It's like, come on, dude, turn the correct way so I can hit you. He's annoying me. And I hit, oh my gosh, that was a total mistake. So he's using up my health, and I can see I want to continue on this level because I can see some gold ore. So it's like, ooh, but I want that gold ore, so I don't want to leave. So we're going to hang out for a little while longer. And we're going to eat a piece of cheese in the process, and let's see. All right. Look at that. Took our health and our energy almost all the way back up to the top. So cool. So let's keep hacking away here. Maybe we'll get some more gold ore. Like, it's only 7. And we've done 4, almost 3.5 levels here we've done, and we've only got 7 gold, so that's kind of chintzy. Maybe it was a bad luck day. I don't know. I don't know if that played into it or not. Oh, that gave us 4 in one shot. Here I am complaining about it, and I got 4 with 1 hit, so cool. Well, 2 hits for that, I guess. Let's get this nice stone for 10. There we go. Yeah, let's see. We've got one of those nasty little slimes over there. Yeah, let's see if we can get to it. Yeah, we can. I'm going to get to it and kill it. I love it when they get them blocked in an area and they can't get away. It's like, okay. Nice big chunk of stone. We'll get that. It's 10:30. It's getting a little bit late. I generally don't go out past 10 p.m. But if I'm inside a mine and I can see, it's not too dark, then it's worth it for me to hang out here for a little while longer. We'll get in bed, but oh, another Magda Geo. That was totally worth it. So the kicker about the bedtime is you can stay out. You can stay up till 1 o'clock, but if you don't get in bed till 1 a.m., then your energy only refills halfway. So however, like if I'm halfway down in my energy, it only go back up to 3/4. So if you don't get into bed before 2 a.m., then you pass out, and it costs you 1,000 for someone to put you back in bed. That's annoying to me, to be so not paying attention, and I've done it in this playthrough. It's like, yeah, let's get out of here. It's getting late. It's like me not paying attention costing me 1,000 ticks me off. So paying 1,000 because I'm not paying attention, that's just ridiculous. Yes, I know it's getting late. However, I saw a wormy thingy, so I want to go get it. Let's go get it and see what we got. A nothing and a copper ore. Okay, we'll take that. That's not too bad. So, anyways, that's the reason. One of the reasons why I have this thing, and plus, I don't. I'm not a late night person anyway. So it's just the way that I play. So we're gonna come back and it's 12:20. We're doing okay, but it's getting a little bit late. I'm going to put these resources away. We got quite a few. I mean, really, look at all that. So, awesome. And we've got some extra stuff, too. So, we got some geodes. We got 6 geodes. So, that was pretty cool. Who knows? We may get some good artifacts with that. And so, let's see. Putting things kind of in order before I go to bed if I have time. And that's going on the mine box. That goes in the fishy box. And that goes in there. That goes there. Hang out of those crabs. I think you can make crab cakes or something with that. I don't know. Since I'm not much of a cooker, I really don't know. Well, that's going to be the end of our day and the end of our episode. Thank you so much for following along, if you will. Oh, wait, combat. We're up to 9 combat. And I can craft an iridium band and make squid ink ravioli. All right. I was right doing my outro and I saw that. And I thought, you guys got to see that. Level 9 combat. That's fantastic. Not only that, Number 10, mining. So now we get to pick blacksmith, metal bars are worth 50% more, or prospector, chance to find coal, it's doubled. Since I don't sell metal bars, I think that we probably ought to go with the prospector because we need more coal. So that's going to be our choice. So thank you again for following along. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you will. And again, there's a Patreon account if you want to help out a retired geek woman. Really, the most important thing though is I want you to have a wonderful rest of your day.